Bodenhausen. You just went Ariel. Bodenhausen's a mouthful.
That's a lot. Oh, we're back. Hey guys, it is time for Vlambase and Chill. We are here with Ariel Bodenhausen.
Hey, hey.
And to get the chillin' started and the Vlambasing started, we're going to do a little meditation, which I think we can all benefit from during this time. I know I can. I haven't been doing it enough, so this is going to help me out right now.
So meditation, we're going to do some like breathing work, mainly just like get into our bodies. Remember that our bodies help us emotionally.
I'm
right?
bad at getting into my body.
I know. I mean, I feel like I've just been like this so much, like in my bed, just like lounging so much that I forget that like this thing helps me out.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll do some like a little quarantine rub down, a nice little quarantine massage for ourselves because we can't necessarily go get one.
I want one so bad
right?
too. So
Also,
we got to give it to ourselves.
This right now, I kind of feel spoiled because you keep showing everybody on here like, oh, this is what it is, and you guys don't have yours yet, but like it feels so good.
I didn't even ask her to say
comfy.
that, so thank you.
I'm like,
that's all. That's all blank love. That's all blank
oh,
love.
it's so good. Pretty simple. Diaphragmatic breathing helps us like reduce stress, reduce anxiety. Hey, do we have it? Some people have it. It's also really good to slow the heart rate, and then you kind of feel like you're getting fuller from the inside out. So you feel like that energy is just building without it having to be like busting like some music or anything. Simple, just like place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, and then I like to just not even focus on breath and close my eyes and then focus on where your spine is. It's kind of a simple thought. It's like, where's your skull on top of your shoulders, on top of your neck? Where's your spine? Is your tailbone really under? Are you slouching? And then, right? And then just slow down your breath and start to inhale through your nose and then exhale out of your mouth. And before we get focusing in on the breath, just quiet everything and notice where you're holding tension. You might be holding it in your shoulders. You might be holding it in your hands. You might be holding it in your eyeballs. Good. Take a big inhale through your nose and fill up your belly hand first. And then exhale out your belly hand. Good. It's easy to go chest hand first, but try to target your belly hand first. So inhale through your nose, fill up the belly, expand your side bodies. And then exhale out, deflating your belly. Good. One more time. Inhale through your nose. Can you find the lengthening of your spine? And then exhale, keep that posture. Nice. Now inhale, reach to the top of your head. And then exhale, let your right ear dip towards your right shoulder. Good. And on your inhale, lift the crown of your head up. And then exhale your left ear to your left shoulder. We're going to do that 2 more times. So inhale up, right? And then exhale down. Try to keep that posture with your spine. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Inhale up, right and left. And exhale down. Last time to the left. Inhale up. And exhale down to the left. Nice. From here, just take your right hand. I'm still having my eyes closed, so if you can just listen, try it. Right hand to your left ear, and then just let your weight of your right hand pull your head over to your right shoulder. Nice. Now notice where your shoulder is, your right shoulder. Can you let it fall away from your right ear? You can let your left hand come down too. Good, and then hold this position. And then now can you have the weight of your right hand go a little bit heavier? Now can you let the weight of your left shoulder get a little bit heavier? Oof.
Oh.
Yeah. Tension?
I'm tight, yep. I'm a tight guy.
Alright, so let's go into that little quarantine rub down or massage. Take that right hand down. Keep your head where it's at. And just take it to that, like, where anybody walks up behind you and gives you a massage on your shoulder. Now you get to do it for yourself. But the good thing that happens right now is you get to control your pressure, where it's at. Maybe you go up towards your ear or up towards, like, the back of your neck, where your neck meets your skull. Maybe you go down I also like to give like a little shoulder roll. If I find a knot, find that knot spot and then just give some elbow, like circles at the elbow.
Oh my God.
Hello.
I need to do this way more often.
Right?
Yep.
It just feels so good. The good thing about being home so much too, we can just kind of like do it anytime we want.
Yeah, it's not like nobody does it. It's not like we don't have time.
Right? And
do
then
it.
drop your chin towards the center. Just let your head like sway side to side. We're gonna do all that over to the left. Get the head back on top of the spine. Take your left arm up, grab onto your right ear, and just let your head fall over to the left.
Oh, I'm cracking.
Right?
Yeah.
Good. Now fill up that belly again. Make sure the breath is still going deep into the stomach. So a short breath lands in the chest. We want to make sure that we go to that full body breath, so that diaphragm really wants to work. So short breaths causes actually anxiety. You can make yourself anxious simply by breathing shorter.
I feel like I'm always making myself
Good. Let the weight of your hand pull your head away, and then the weight of your shoulder, your right shoulder away from your right ear. Good. Nice. Now just walk your hand down to that side of your neck and give yourself a massage onto your shoulder, to your upper neck. Give it a nice little rub. If you find a spot, like a knot, just
so
hold
many
it,
of them.
right?
How many is too many?
I don't know. That's a good question. Grab your fingers into the knot and just hold it and try to keep that pressure. Yeah.
This is like a workout.
Yeah.
I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
Breathe deep, breathe deep. Good. And then once you have that pressure on the spot, if you move your elbow around in space, little circles, then that movement will kind of create a massage within itself.
Oh, what a tip.
Oh.
That's a pro tip.
Look at that. The simple little changes.
Oh my God.
Good. All right, we're going to open up the front side of our chest. So take those hands down into the floor, the ground, wherever you're at. It's kind of a good stretch. Hands, knuckles down. This is the last thing that we're going to do with you guys. I think you guys have a book to me.
Maybe.
Maybe. Knuckles down, knuckles down. So you're just going to lift the heart through. Take a big inhale up, opening the front of your chest. So we call this your heart space, your heart chakra. Opening it up actually causes vulnerability, but then it also raises like an increase of like energy. You're just shining everything out. Yeah. Sometimes being confident is vulnerable. So this is a confident stance, but then also, yeah, sometimes it can feel vulnerable. So check in on it. Take one more
Probably
big
why I have
inhale.
horrible posture.
So we just want to be like
I
here
don't
all
want to
the
be
time.
vulnerable unless I'm on camera. Well,
right?
on screen, I guess.
So it's nice to just remember, just to anything of pressing your hands down, energy down will open up the shoulders. Shoulder blades will go down, and the shoulder blades actually press your chest forward and up. So little anatomy thing. So the shoulders going down your back is putting your shoulders onto your chest, which then is pressing your sternum bone forward, which is then shining like light and energy forward.
Makes
so,
sense.
I hope you guys feel open. I actually feel more open in like 4 or 5
I feel like
minutes.
jelly right now.
Right?
Yes.
So we just can stay here forever, but
I'd give you a hug, but we
I know
can't.
we can't. This is our closest that we can be.
Thank
But
you, Ariel.
thank you. A nice little bow to you guys.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Enjoy the
Wow.
rest of it. Enjoy Austin.
Austin, yeah, he did meditation right before we
done.
started. Wow, guys. I'm feeling good. All right. Now it's time to read Naked Mole Rat Gets Dressed by Mo Williams. Seemed rather fitting. You know what? I'm going to lay down for this one. Oh, and camera moves. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Okay, guys. Let's get down here. Let's get over here. This is a nice Vlambase blanket right here. Very sensual. Oh, wow. Okay. Here we go. No shirt, no shoes, no service. Naked Mole Rat Gets Dressed. There is so much to learn about the fascinating little creatures known as naked mole rats. But for this story, you only need to know 3 things. They are a little bit rat, They are a little bit mole. They are all naked. Well, they were, with one exception. Wilbur, the naked mole rat, who liked to get dressed. Wilbur's looking in the mirror saying, hello, while dressed. When the other naked mole rats saw him, they said, ew, yuck, what are you doing? I like clothes, Wilbur replied. When I get dressed, I can be fancy, or cool, or funny, or I can just be an astronaut. Everybody loves astronauts. When the others heard that, they said, ew, yuck. If you like clothes so much, then why don't you open up a store or something? Naked mole rats can be very sarcastic. But Wilbur thought that was a great idea. The other naked mole rats did not. They brought Wilbur to a giant portrait of Grandpa, the oldest, greatest, and most naked mole rat ever. Look at that picture, they demanded. Look at his heroic face. Look at his regal bearing. Look at his total lack of clothing. Grandpa did look heroic. Grandpa did look regal. But he would also look heroic and regal in a casual shirt and some summer slacks, or a Vlambase sweatsuit. Ugh, said the other naked mole rats, don't you get it? Naked mole rats don't wear clothes. Naked mole rats, they don't wear clothes. Sorry, Austin. Scared Austin away. We're really in it right now, guys. I'm jacked up. Why not? Asked Wilbur. Something had to be done. The naked mole rats marched right over to Grandpa and told him all about Wilbur. And then he asked, why not? Grandpa was very wise. He thought seriously about everything he had heard, as grandpas do. And then he thought some more. Finally, he said in a heroic, regal voice, gather the colony. I shall make a proclamation. A proclamation, a proclamation, a proclamation. When Wilbur heard about Grandpa's proclamation, he knew it was serious. But he had no idea what to wear. In the end, Wilbur decided to play it safe. He's naked with nothing but Vlambase socks on. Maybe not safe enough. The others were so busy looking at Wilbur's socks that no one noticed Grandpa enter until he cleared his throat and he proclaimed, fellow naked mole rats, I had never worn clothes until I heard Wilbur's simple question. Why not? Why not indeed? Do clothes hurt anyone? No. Are they fun? Well, they may not be for everyone. But this old naked mole rat wishes he had tried getting dressed earlier. Then Grandpa complimented Wilbur on his socks. As fast as his legs could take him, Wilbur rushed home, put on his favorite outfit, and Wilbur dashed back. When he returned, Wilbur discovered he was not alone. No, quite the opposite. Much has been said about that day, but for this story, you only need to know 3 things. Some of the mole rats were naked, some of the mole rats were clothed. All of the mole rats had a great time. No exceptions. Close. The end. That just put me in all the feels. I feel good after that meditation. I feel good after that read. I think we all need a little bit more Wilbur in our life. Well, there's the chillin'. Let's do the Vlambase. A lot of you guys have interacted today with the video ask, which is dope and amazing, and my lovely team at Yeti CGI, Jay Freeney, Borman, Jax, thank you for putting that together in such short notice. It's absolutely awesome, and we didn't have any glitches or anything, and thousands and thousands of people ran through the whole thing, which means a lot to me and our entire team. And we got a lot of questions from you guys. Some of you guys didn't like my questions, so they decided to send in their own. So I'm going to grab my phone, and we're going to go through them. We got time for a few, right? Right, guys? We got time for a few?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go. A little time for a few. All right, where are we at? Here we go. Oh yeah. Wow, we got video questions, text questions.
My question is, what has been your favorite scene so far to film in Roswell, New Mexico?
What's been my favorite scene so far to film in Roswell, New Mexico? Oh, that's actually a really tough one because I've had so many good scenes from both seasons. You know what? I gotta go dark. I gotta go real dark because I like the dark stuff. Seeing my mom die, not because I like doing that, but because we were in an abandoned prison that had like a state penitentiary ride in New Mexico in 1981, and supposedly it's haunted now. And it was like 4 in the morning. We were shooting. It was crazy, and we were kind of like running around channeling the ghosts. Just going nuts, and I got to do it with Tyler that scene, someone who I could be totally vulnerable with, and I felt like I did some of my best work in that scene, which was really scary for me at the time because nobody knows what it's like to, well, hopefully you don't know what it's like to watch your alien mother blow up. Maybe you do. If you do, call me, please. Okay, thank you for the question. Let's keep it going. What do we got here? Let's get close, see if anyone wants to see it. What are we doing? Oh, there was a dog wearing a beanie. Great style.
Hello, Michael. I'm Andrew Cullen. I want to say hi for you from all the Brazilian fans, and thank you for this amazing merch. I am obsessed with it. And my final question for you is, what's your favorite scene with Lily?
Oh,
She's
wow.
amazing.
Favorite scene with Lily. Also, anyone see he's wearing the Boys Will Be Boys shirt. Soli's finest. There we are. Wow, favorite scene with Lily. We actually have a really great one coming up in the next episode. I believe it's the next episode. If I'm wrong, don't quote me. But I think my favorite scene ever, maybe with Lily, was, another dark one, but it wasn't dark for the day. It was Max's funeral scene. When her mom walks up, and I walk up and I question her cape. A lot of it didn't make, a lot of the improv we did not make the show, but Lily and I literally just riffed, making jokes about that whole scene, or about, in character, about the party, about her mom, about how we were feeling. And we do that all the time. So anytime I get to riff with Lily, she is I think, creative genius and one of the wittiest people I've ever met in my entire life. I mean, the girl went to Princeton, and she's on a TV show. She could be doing anything else she wants. But she decided, hey, I'll be an actor, too. So I would say anytime that I can riff with Lil. Okay, we got a text one. Where does your mind go when you're staring into Tyler Blackburn's eyes? Sorry, I was just thinking about his eyes. Oh, man. It goes to heartbreak. It goes to love. It goes, honestly, just into Tyler Blackburn, because all those things I'm thinking are just penetrating my eyes through his eyes. That dude is one of the most empathetic people I've ever met, and you can see his feelings on his face. So honestly, my mind is just fully connected with him anytime I'm working with him. How do you feel about representing the LGBTQ plus community, or in my case, playing a big part of why they are comfortable coming out? Oh man, this is a big feeling because I had no idea the impact that we were going to have, our characters, our ships, the show in general, when I started out on Roswell, just because I never had been on a TV show before, so I had no idea what to expect, which I should have though, because I remember what shows did to me as a kid, but you forget about that kind of as you get older. So the fact that people have reached out and literally, like yourself, have said that, you know, I've given them, or our show, or Tyler, or whoever has given them the ability to feel confident in who they are as people and embrace, you know, who they are, who they want to be, you know, and not be afraid to talk that out with their family and their friends. That's like, it's the greatest compliment of all time for our performances, for our show, for what we're trying to communicate and say, Roswell, New Mexico, and yeah. It means a lot to me, more than you guys would know, and that's a big reason that I try to stay so engaged with all of you, because I really appreciate the feedback, and that's why we do this for all of you guys. So the more open and vulnerable and truthful we can be, the more I hope you guys appreciate that. This is so cool. How did you figure this video ask idea out? I didn't figure it out. I said that's who I thanked already. Yeti CGI, Jessa Joy, Josh Freeney, Borman, Jax, their team figured it out. They did a bunch of research, seeing what else was out there, what we could do, because we wanted to do an in-person pop-up actually. We were going to have a bunch of people come and do screen printing with me in West Hollywood. We were going to give you guys a big heads up so you could drive from all over the U.S. and come hang out in person, and that was a real bummer when that couldn't happen, but the fact that we were able to pull this off has been really special. But Yeti CGI to the rescue. What the, I'm going to say, WTF is wrong with you? Well, that's one of the questions, huh? If you went through the video and asked in the interactive, you've probably been following me for a little while, probably know that everything's wrong with me. And I really appreciate that question. Thank you so much. I hope there's a lot wrong with you too. Why do you enjoy parading around naked so much? Guys, I was chubby. I was a chubby little kid. Now I look in the mirror and I see things that I didn't know existed. It's a nice feeling. And to be honest, I've only been parading around naked because my business partner, Jessa Joy, made me get...
Absolutely not.
You made me get abs for this!
Okay, maybe.
You made me. She made me get abs. It worked out real hard. It started with me. I got like sick in Paris in February. Lost like 7 pounds and was like, hey, maybe I'm just going to keep riding this sick train. Got fully healthy. But, you know, kept working out, not eating that much, walking a lot. A few miles extra a day goes a long way, hey. I rhymed way too many times there. So, yeah, you know what? I appreciate my body. I like where I'm at right now. It's going to go away in like a month. I guarantee I will not have any of this in a month. And if I do, I will surprise myself. But, yeah, it feels good to feel healthy. All right, since you were disappointed with your Season 1 promo picture I had you sign, okay, so we've met before. Compared to Heather's promo picture, we must have met in Chicago when me and Heather were together. Do you feel vindicated by your Wet Dreams poster photo? 100%. I've never looked better. Tori Time, again, the photographer that took that photo, she got in deep. She was in between every ab, getting that shot ready. Yeah, I think vindication. I'm just thinking about Dashboard Confessional right now. I'd cue that up if we wouldn't get sued for playing that song. Love Dashboard. If you weren't on Roswell, New Mexico, which TV show on right now would you love to be in? And which old TV show would you dream of being in? Wow. On right now would be Dave, for sure. Hulu and Fox, or Hulu and FX, I mean. Dave, Lil Dicky Show is awesome. It's hilarious. It's right up my alley. That's exactly what I would want to be on. Which old TV show would you dream of being in? You know, I just wish that I could go back to the pilot of Malcolm in the Middle and be at the fight where the bully hits Stevie in the wheelchair on accident, like grazes his chin, and everyone yells, "You just hit a cripple." I would love to be in that scene and trash that bully. But probably like also... maybe the OC. What does gargantuan mean to you? I don't know who asked this, but I love you. gargantuan is my favorite sandwich at Jimmy John's. I don't think Julie Pleck went through and did this, but if she did, she knows my Jimmy John's obsession. The gargantuan has every single meat you can imagine on it, and it's like a $13 sandwich, and I'm obsessed with it. And even in Santa Fe, I actually convinced the people at Jimmy John's to sell me like the gallon tub of hot peppers, and I seatbelted it into my car in the front seat, and I drove it home safely. What's something you didn't like eating as a kid, but you enjoy now? Oh, man. I feel like I didn't like anchovies when I was a kid, and now I'm sick, and I love anchovies. And I eat so many. What's going on over there? What's going on over there?
Huh?
Nothing? We good?
I'm just talking about you.
What were you saying?
About how much I love you.
I love you more. More questions? Oh! Here's an interesting question. What's your kink? We should have vet these questions maybe before we...
Oh, my bad.
No, I'm kidding. Whatever. Now that it's asked what my kink is. Should we be honest or should we... I'm not too weird. Wow, John McKay's on right now. Hey, Johnny boy. Love you, man. What's my kink? John might know my kink. Hey, Johnny. I like a little dirty talk. A little dirty talk in the ear, you know? A little crazy. I get a little hyper, you know, as if I had a extra cold grill. But we shouldn't go... Mom might be watching. We shouldn't go too deep into that. Pun not intended. This is so cool. How did you figure this video ask idea about? Josh, everyone loves your team. Borman, Jack, she crushed it. Oh, video.
Hey, Vlamis. First off, you now have all my money. You're welcome. Second, my question would be if you could give any advice to your younger self, what would it be? Have a great day. Bye.
So I have all of your money. Thank you so much. Love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Advice to younger self. Oh man, that's funny. I don't want to like plug the merch here, but I would. The first thing that comes to mind, and probably because it's on my mind so much, is "It Gets Better." That design, that slogan, because it really does. And when people say that you're doing everything you can to get to where you are, or you should always believe in yourself, and even when you're feeling down and you don't want to, it really does get better if you are open to putting the work in and believing in yourself and finding that self-confidence. And I have no idea how one finds self-confidence. Mine came in a very specific and interesting way. As soon as I started being myself in front of whoever, whether it was a girl that I wanted to date in middle school or high school. Let's be real, I wasn't dating anybody in middle school. In high school though, you know, I started like being really open to being exactly who I was around everybody I knew, which gets me in a lot of trouble. Gets me in a lot of trouble actually, but what are you gonna do? Like, not be completely open? I think that's ridiculous. I think you should be whoever you want to be at any given time, as long as you're being respectful and you know your moral compass is pointing north. So yeah, I would say I figured out that as long as I'm me, I feel good about everything I'm doing, and I bet that's the same for you guys. So I think the big thing to my younger self is that keep being yourself, because yourself is going to be the reason that you get to where you want to be. Oh, okay, we got another video.
Hi, Michael. I wanted to know what your favorite thing is about playing Michael Guerin.
First of all, I love your voice. It's just a great voice. You want to do VL? Roswell, Karina, hire her. My favorite thing about playing Guerin, probably just how complex he is. One of my favorite movies of all time, maybe my favorite, is Good Will Hunting, and I think I was always so attracted to it because Matt Damon's character is so complex, and I've always wanted to play those different shades. The guy who will throw the first punch, the guy who is super intelligent, the guy who, you know, can be vulnerable even though he doesn't want to, and I think that's what Michael Guerin is. So the complexity of the character is definitely my favorite part. And I have alien powers, so sorry Damon, but we took over. Oh, another video.
Hi, my name is Madison. I wanted to ask about how you got into writing. Is that something that you always enjoyed doing, or is that something that you got into because you were in acting and you wanted to write as well? Thank you.
What's up, Madison? Damn, got into writing out of desperation. I think in college one summer I tried to write something and it was just like, nope, made it like 30 pages in, had no idea what I was doing, threw it out. But in 2014, for those who don't know, if you haven't seen on michaelvlamis.com, there's the first digital series that I wrote, directed, produced, and starred in. All of those hyphenates I did with a co-creator, Michael Gabriel. But I did that out of desperation because nobody would cast me in anything. I couldn't get a job. I mean, I had to pretend to be someone else to even get representation. That's a whole other story we'll go into another time. But yeah, it was out of desperation. And then one day you just keep writing and you write and you write and you get better. And then in St. Patty's Day of 2017, I quit my full-time job. I quit my full-time... Andrew Carter, I see you listening, man. I see you listening. I quit my full-time job, St. Patty's Day 2017, went completely broke in order to just drive Uber every morning from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then have the free time during the day to write, because I thought, hey, no one's casting me in anything. I think I have something special. I believe in myself. I would like to get that out into the world. I need to make my own stuff to put that out there. And so I just wrote every day. Oh, is there a lag between video and voice? Hopefully that's just your phone. Yeah, we're gonna say it's just your phone, I hope. But yeah, so I just wrote every day until I literally threw my back out like an idiot. I was like a masochist. I was typing at my table and I just be like, my back hurts, but I can't get up. You gotta finish this page. You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going. And I hurt myself even more. And I wrote my first movie that year, and it was absolute garbage, hot garbage. But there was a lot there that I was proud of, and just the fact of finishing it. And then I just kept going. And to be honest, I got lucky partnering with an amazing collaborator, Kyle Anderson, who, we just build each other up so great. But the writing started out of desperation, and the only way I got good was I didn't go to school to learn how to write. I just learned how to write through johnaugust.com. John August, a big screenwriter. He wrote Big Fish and a bunch of other big movies. And he has a blog, johnaugust.com. And if you ever have a question as a writer, you just type it in there and you'll get examples, answers. It's a whole forum. And that's how I learned.
Oh, speaking of Kyle.
What?
I got a little video asked for you.
What?
It's Kyle here.
Oh my God.
Just did the digital pop-up, got some socks. Now I'm asking you a question, and I'm just going to get down to it. Why do you treat me like this, man? I started this whole movement, this whole Vlambase. I'm the leader of this. I did this for you. And this is how you repay me. No respect, no love. You never shout me out. You never give me the credit I deserve. I put your name on all those scripts so you could showcase somebody.
Wow.
You didn't do nothing for me. And frankly, it's making me mad. Alright? I need you to tell the people who I am, what I'm about, alright? And I'll give you some pointers. I'm Kyle Anderson. I'm 27 years young, from Ann Arbor, Michigan. I am fluent in sarcasm, as you can tell. This is my first mustache. I can juggle. I did 6 months at clown camp. I love to party and I love to dance.
He's still going.
He's still going.
I pick my stabs.
Oh, God.
Bleed. I like to feel things. I've never kissed another man's wife. I just need to tell him, man, because I'm getting sick of being this guy for you, and you don't show me any love.
Kyle's full of shit. That's where the cursing comes out, because that's ridiculous. But yes, thank you for putting my name on all those scripts. I appreciate you, Kyle. Should we get more in, or how many more we got? Wow. Woo! Got a lot of questions. All right. Well, we'll keep it going. We'll go a few more. Let's see.
Hi. I'm just wondering, can we expect to see the movie 5 Years Apart in France?
Oh. Merci. Parle-tu français? Comment ça va? L'addition, s'il vous plaît. That's all I got in French, but thank you. So this, if you didn't hear, she asked if we can expect to see the movie 5 Years Apart in France, which is a really cool question that, yeah, I don't know how much I can talk about this actually, but 5 Years Apart is the first movie, that feature film that I ever produced, and I starred in it. I made it with, Kyle was in it. All my actually roommates were in it. One of our other roommates wrote and directed it. He co-wrote it with Zach Krause, another one of our collaborators. And it's about two brothers born on the same day, 5 years apart, and they haven't seen each other in 5 years since they fought each other at the family Christmas party. And the movie unfolds over a wild weekend where they unexpectedly come back together. And it's a lot of fun. It's super funny, and I'm really proud of it. And we actually, I can't really say too much. I'm not going to say, but it looks like we're like 99.9% away right now from locking distribution with a badass distributor. So I think it'll be coming to France sooner than later. I'll keep you guys all posted about that stuff, though, on my Instagram. Thank you for asking about that, for knowing about that. It's amazing. Okay. What's this one?
Hey, so first, sorry for my English and French.
French?
I'm wondering, where do you find your idea about your mesh, about everything, and why? And where do you find some energy? Yes. Have a good day, and thank you for everything.
Merci. Where do I find my ideas? It sounded like you said high-ideas. I'm not high when I'm figuring this stuff out. Well, maybe, not all the time. And then you asked, where do I get my energy? That's hilarious. I definitely get my energy from my parents. I think that's just like a genetic thing almost. My dad is like high on life. My mom never stops. She's a computer programmer, and she just cooks and bakes all day long for her stress relief. I call her at 2 in the morning in Chicago. She's awake, cooking something or working always. And my dad's always on the move, entertaining people. So I think that just comes from, I'm blessed. That came with me, and I get fueled by other people. So the more stuff I do, the more I'm energized, the more work we do, the more I want to get going. And how do I come up with the ideas? Jeez, that's a lot of help with Jessa Joy. I pretty much, I don't know. I mean, just whatever comes to mind, whatever I think is cool. I trust my taste. I trust my friends' taste. I think that we have something special to offer. I think everybody's ideas are unique. Some are obviously better than others. You got to have people around you to tell you what's good and what's bad sometimes. But no, I pretty much just, like the black and white poem. I was sitting on my porch and a rose bloomed. And I was like, damn, there's so much color in that thing. And I'm feeling in black and white. Boom. There's an idea. Drinking nail polish on set. Supposed to make you feel better. It gets better. It'd be cool if the nail polish was spilling out. Just a joy. Brought that to life. Made that happen. Yeah, I think it's...
Your parents naming you Michael Vlamis.
My parents named me Michael Vlamis. They gave me the idea to put my name on clothes. I don't know. Ideas just come. What's up, Sammy Hayes? I see you. Ooh, am I missing the Midwest life? Someone just asked.
Yes.
Aspects of it, 100%. Family, realness, food, seasons. Actually, I freaking love the beach, and if I could be going to the beach right now every day, I'd be good. I just wonder how long that Alex poem took to write. Oh, the Alex poem. The Vlambase just asked about the Alex poem. I forgot that was on the video. Asked this morning. I don't know. I wrote another one too. Maybe I'll read that one.
Oh.
Haven't read the other one yet to anybody. I don't think anyone's heard it. Guys, I think maybe I will read that poem right now, and then I hope I answered enough questions for you guys. There were so many, it's hard. I was just randomly kind of picking what we're gonna go through. Wow, am I gonna really read this poem? I've never read it to anybody. I don't remember. Oh, wow. Okay, shit. I have it right here. Oh, I wrote this on November 7th, 2019. Let's get right here. This is called A New Season. I wrote it at 1:10 in the morning, thinking about Blackburn. What the hell? John McKay, you can't, I'm not going to answer this right now. I'm not answering you. Love you. A new season. Deep eyes, soulful cries, flipping a switch as you turn on my size, protruding from a mouth constantly moving, lips chapped from all our grooving. And it's my first time, we're no longer acting. I know you hate it, but we're just reacting. While our dreams collide, a jaded road never ending. 3 dots in a bubble, while our texts are sending. 2 boys in school, a brand new season. Changing jackets feels like treason. In this stupid game, my flag captured. A biblical loss, reminiscent of the rapture. Ooh! Holy crap!
You need some water?
I need a lot more than water.
Some margaritas.
Margaritas! Yeah, do we got any spices?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, whipping some up right now.
No way. I'll take a spicy margarita. That sounds amazing.
Is it like grapefruit?
Yeah.
Like grapefruit?
Love grapefruit.
We got you something.
Love grapefruit. Oh guys, here's the best part. We are doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 custom hand dyed.
Okay, so
And gold.
everything that we tie-dyed, we're giving away today. So that's gonna be 6 custom shirts tie-dyed by myself and the lovely Jessa Joy. And maybe I'll even put them on and send them. Actually, no, probably should wash them. COVID, can't do that. So we're gonna announce the winners right now. Should we have them DM us if
Yeah,
they
just
win?
shoot us a DM.
Please
We'll also
DM us,
you.
and if we don't hear from you, we'll get back to you. We're always on the Vlambase. Lindsay Hammonds, 1-7. Congratulations. Madison L's. And by the way, guys, this was all going through. If for those who missed it earlier, if you participated in the live, asking questions, commenting, you randomly got picked. So we got Lindsay Hammonds, 1-7, Madison L's, KA_TI_EB_. That must be so annoying every time you log in. But guess what? You're a winner. Congratulations. So it's like Nuance 04, but there's NGAUNCE 04. Is this already ready? Guys, cheers to this Vlambase and chilling. I'm chilling so hard right now. God damn.
How's that?
Oh, holy shit. It's mezcal.
Oh yeah.
It's so smoky. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Wow, it's amazing.
Yeah, we should
Who knew Tyler does screen printing in? I'm not giving this back. Get out of here. You trying to get this from me?
I mean,
Get out of here. I'm not driving home. You picked me up this morning.
that's true.
I'm finishing 5 of these. Okay, so we just went with that guy or girl. I don't know who you are actually. NGAUNCE04. Oh, this one makes me happy. This next one makes me so happy.
They make me so happy.
Have they ever
too.
won anything before?
I don't think so.
Michael Vlamis _Italia. Cheers. I'm actually really happy that you won because I love following you. And then our final winner, our 6th and final winner, Erica _M_1205. Congratulations. Oh my God, are we done, Jessa Joy?
Yes.
How long were we live on that one? Almost an hour.
Oh, really?
It's deep in here. Guys, today was so cool. Come in here. Come here. You worked so hard on this, you gotta get in here. This is also Jessa Joy's favorite children's book, and she presented it to me, and it made the most sense to do.
It is my favorite children's book.
So, did you hear Ariel talk about how soft everything was?
I did not, because I was handling
She had AirPods in, handling business.
business, making
That's-
sure that the site is running smoothly.
The amount of work that Jessa and her team did, literally 2 in the morning last night.
John McCain, just shoot me a DM.
Johnny boy! John, you don't win. Shave your facial hair. Then maybe you win. By the way, I think I'm going to go goatee soon, guys. Don't judge me. Don't hate me.
It's
I
a
was
little
growing it
chilly
out.
over here.
Oh, it is a little chilly. Let's Vlambase and get rid of that chili. You know what I'm saying? Jesus, I didn't realize how much of a drink I need. You want some? No, you're driving. He's driving. You don't do that. We're not Rodman in The Last Dance slamming Miller Lights and driving off in his motorcycle, all right? But yeah, for real. back to the realness. This was so cool. I really wanted to be in person with everybody. It's brutal that we couldn't do that. This whole situation.
Hopefully soon.
I'm gonna try for sure. But yeah, this is special that we still got to connect like this on this level.
Thank you for coming in and spending your Saturday with us.
Are you kidding me? It's Saturday. But honestly, what else were you gonna be doing?
A lot.
You weren't gonna do anything. No, of course. Thank you for spending time with us. Thanks to everyone who purchased, who watches the show, who even is just here right now or follows us.
Yeah,
you know,
thank you.
We're appreciative of everybody. We wouldn't do this stuff without you. So thank you so much. That concludes the Vlambase and the Chill. That concludes our virtual pop-up. Jessica Joy.
Merch will be on the site until the 15th.
May 15th, and then it's got to go because we got to start fulfilling.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Love you all. Bye, Vlambase. And now.